Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, South Onion and Lieutenant Jimmy Jr. How's everybody doing today? Alright, alright, Hitbox is now connected. YouTube, there's an Atlas connecting. Twitch, what are you doing? Twitch is connecting. YouTube, okay, YouTube, now saying it's gone live. Okay, Twitch, you're the last one. You're always the last one, Twitch. Here goes finally, now it's connected. Yeah, it's hello ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna try this again. Yeah, so when you start the game, like I said, this is beta. This game's not fully out yet. We're basically beta testing it. But now I am gonna do each one separately so that you can see what each one is, just everything else. We're going to go to the, now when you go, electronic access goes to first part. This goes to the first part of the game, where you wouldn't get Arena Commander, and it's basically where you go and fight dance scores, which is the enemies in the game, or you can set up a TDT match and battle a friend and go against each other. Star Marine, that's supposed to be coming out, supposedly by January, well, supposedly it'll get it. And the difference is, this is your spaceship one, when you fly around your spaceship. This one here, you'll have your armor outfit set up, whatever, and you'll be able to run around and TDT each other. But the longest time, this is what we had. Then, a little while ago, I want to say summertime, they finally brought out this one called the Universe. We're going to go here, this Area 18 Arc Corp. Now we're going to take a look around, we're going to explore it, do a little talking. And hopefully the friends are not trotting, hoping everything looks good, hopefully everything sounds good. So this is basically the social area. You go to meet people, talk to people, set up your friends list. When you go to the other area, which I will do another stream on in a little bit, you can set up teams, so you can like when you do that one security station, you can go together as a team to either detect it or take it over and hold it and hold the area. So you're gonna go exploring this because after a while they finally brought this part out. Now, of course, oh yeah. Let's go around the other way. Now, like I said, the game does lag. Even on a very good top-of-the-line computer, the game does lag because it's not really optimized. But I love this little part right here. Firearms, all firearms not declared on arrival clearance. Level 3 or higher will be allowed to enter the area with their firearms. I'm like a little, I want to say third probably. Because there's a lot of times I'll come in here and I'll just walk in with no weapons. Alright. Okay, third area. When you finally get some credits, you want to come here. That's it. This is where you get your weapons. The sniper one is this arrowhead energy rifle. Another one just like fast shooting is this guy right here, energy. And that's another thing. If you use ballistic weapons, you'll go through your ballistic fast in a lot of fights. So these energy weapons, they tend to last a little bit longer because where ballistic, like this, I forget, there's another gun that kind of looks like an M16 kind of, that it actually takes real bullets. but it only holds like 20 bullets, I want to say. Where the energy weapon, you can get like 50 rounds until you have to recharge. That's the only difference is. So now what my suggestions is just Arrowhead, which is 4,000, UEC, which is Universal, I forget what the E stands for. Economy credits, I want to say, I think. Come on, let me. Now this is the gun I like because of the rifle on the scope tight. There. Now the backup. Oh, the gun's not displaying. Why? Gain lag. Now let me instruct it. There it goes. Now, if the test shooting, just everything else, this is a very good gun. And the little scope on there that you see there, you can actually look through that scope and get a good view on somebody. There, got that gun. Then the next gun you want to pick up are these little guns right here. Which are not bad. They're like close range type guns. They're not bad. Otherwise, I'm actually working on my way to get that guy. I want to get that guy at my next one. I do have this one right here. And that's what it looks like. In fact, I'll go ahead and equip it. And when you do the Marines, I want to say the Marine on them kind of look like these guys. Where it's a pirate that chooses to be pirates or bounty hunter. Eventually I want to get that. That's somebody standing there that they faded out for some reason. And this is the brawler. You know, like I said, I got it from that one station, that pirate station, because I kept showing up there, you know, and I kept getting killed, so I had enough credit to that. So I picked it up, but, you know, that's what it looks like. Look, a Vandal head. No, like I said, when you start the game, this little flight suit right here is what you start with, right there. That's the flight suit you start with. And they're all flight suits, basically. When it comes to armor detection and a gunfight, they're not that good. Somebody, even with these little tiny guns, can gun you down in a couple of shots. It's Darley. Let me go get some more. Yeah. Now we're gonna go exploring. as I said. You got stats there. I'm not sure what this is, but it says Area 18. So it kind of makes you wonder what's there. No entry again. You kind of wonder, you know? Let's go this way. Nada. That's basically gonna do your shipyard, I wanna say. Because if you want to get new ships, just everything else, this is where you'll come. You'll have the guy over here that you'll talk to get new ships and stuff. And like I said, that $35 package, that's all you need. After that, you don't need to spend any more money, because everything can be gotten in the game after you got the game package. I recommend Squadron 32, because not only will you get the whole game, you'll get to play the Squadron 32 and get kind of like a military rank. Alright, now we're going to go down here. Now, to you people who played in Wing Commander, you should know this. This is the Dunter detail that was well known in the Wing Commander game. Where if you needed to get parts, just everything else and all, and you didn't want to pay full price, you know, you brought it here. You came here. Because they basically had these, parts, just that and all that needs that being worked on or done modified or whatever. You'd come here for the, to your parts, but then it's kind of like a buy at your risk. Because, he basically stripped the stuff down, puts it on a shelf, but then it's up to you to, hope and cross your fingers that part does work. That it didn't come from a blown up ship that's no longer usable. Alright, now we're going to go exploring. This is like the back alley area. Now there's one way down this way. Oh, it's gated all. We're gonna go this way. La 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 la. Now here's another thing. One of my friends I was just talking to, who also used to play Star Wars Galaxy. He also plays the Trophy Universe. When we was running around back here the other day, they said, we noticed this sign coming soon, Caliber Retail Shopping Center. And then we kind of came here, and you can see, store to lease, just everything else and all. So we're kind of wondering, well, let me get in. I'm guessing because I have armor, it won't let me get in. But if I had like a regular, oh, that thing's on fire. Someone blew it up. Yeah, that thing's on fire. Now, see, that's what I can't figure out. You notice up in the corner there, I've got the little circle with the line going through a bullet tape saying that I cannot draw my weapons. But I had seen people come down here somehow and actually pull their weapons out and go shooting things. And I guess they like to gain developers. Because I don't think there's any hack codes yet to the game. I think they're just developers who just having fun and, running around blowing up things, just that and all. Like the other day, you actually heard gunshots in the one clothes store, which I'll take you to in a minute. Somebody actually went in there and gunned down the clothes merchant. So now, getting back to what we was talking about, he plays Star Wars Galaxy as well as the Dirty Universe, and in that game, you can become like a store owner and like craft stuff, go do stuff, just everything else and all. But you don't want to sell to a vendor because you'll actually lose money that way. You actually want to, go hunting, go do whatever, just everything else and all. And eventually, supposedly, once the game goes live, it'll come up there and, come down here, land, take off. Because that's what me and him was talking about. Now that he's starting to play this game, and he's like, oh my god, this game kind of reminds me of like Star Wars Galaxy and Dirty Universe, where you go in, you land, you do things. And I was like, yeah, you're right. That's the whole idea. And Chris Roberts, wants to be, the next game that everybody's going to want to play, and, be around like 50 some years. And this is the end of that road. See, close to development. Me and him was running around back there, and I was like, hey, that could be. Because I think that would be good if they do allow us to go shopping and just everything else and set up their own store. Kind of like what we did in Star Wars Galaxy and Into the Universe. That'd be really cool. And like I said, that's the back alley of that. Yeah, this is that Astro area where, as I'm believing, it's going to be the shipyard, where if you want to get ships, whatever, this is where you go to get ships. Alright, there's another one right here. And you see how well detailed the game is. Very well detailed. This is that Area 18 again. Which I'm curious what is going to there. I'm very curious. Okay, we're gonna go down here. Look, incinerators! All this damn trash that's then finally getting incinerated. It takes forever. Can I jump up? Hello, welcome to the game room. With y'all enjoying while I'm running around showing off what this game's all is and all about. Here's that Area 18 again, I think. Now this quest, I remember correctly, this path loops around and comes back around. I believe. Yes, it does. And as you can see, now we're back. Alright, so we went down to that asteroid. Now, if you want to buy clothes, this is the store I was talking about, where somebody was actually coming in here and somehow, someway, gunning these merchant guys down. I mean, he just walked in, glasses out, just everything else. But if you want to get like basic clothes, like I said, the pirate base, I like the pirate base better. And you get kind of more cooler things at the pirate base. Like jackets, shirts, pants, shoes, hats. I like the pirate base because the pirate base is more cooler stuff. Alright. Now when the game starts, you're gonna need to find work. This building right here is where you'll actually find work. Now there's nothing there yet because you have to go to the other area. The Crusader one is where all the jobs are right now. So when you start the game, like I said, you're gonna have to find work just and all. This whole area is gonna be all these like job terminals, just everything else. Like you see, nothing's happening when I try to click on it. So this whole area is where you'll go looking for work for all kinds. And as Chris Ryder said, he's gonna have every job imaginable in this game. And that's what got me and my one friend thinking, yeah, this is gonna be like Star Wars Galaxy and Into the Universe. He's gonna have every job imaginable. Alright, now this next part right here, now as I was saying earlier, this game will have a permanent death thing where you'll start the game out on your character. You want to do anything and everything you can to stay alive. See nobody in there. Emergency room can't enter. But you want to do everything you can to stay alive in this room or in this game. Now, as I was saying, the things that's going to be interesting. Let's say you get into a battle and you kind of take some damage. As you're fighting, you will actually take body damage over time, and you'll have an aging effect where, let's say, you do the Squadron 42. Basically you'll analyze, you'll do the whole thing at 18, by like say 21, 22, you're done with Squadron 22, and it's also going to have a yearly thing where as you're playing the game, not only are you aging, but you're also going to have like a yearly thing. Now how the hell did he come through there? You know what I did? He did. He jumped off the edge somehow. There used to be a thing where in one of these bridges you was able to like jump over the edge, and then well, I wonder. He's not letting me. I'm basically trying to commit suicide so I can end up in there. He's not letting me. Alright, well anyway, like I said, you're going to have an aging effect while you'll be aging and everything else. But then you'll also have the thing like, let's say you get into a battle and you go fighting with someone and your arm gets really badly messed up. And then you pass out. When you wake up, my arm would actually be replaced with a bionic arm. Same thing with my leg, just everything else and all. The only thing that will not get replaced is your head and your chest. If you get hit in the head or if you get hit in the chest, you're automatically dead on the spot. whereas the arms, the feet, the legs, whatever, the third time you get into battle, you'll lose them and you'll get a bionic arm, bionic legs, whatever. But then as you take damage, not only are you aging and taking like scars, just everything else and all, but at the same time, your arm will get messed up. You'll have to go get your arm replaced or repaired, just everything else and all. So when you finally die, you'll actually have to set up a beneficiary in the game, and anything and everything that you had collected in the game will automatically be bundled up and sent to your beneficiary. And when you wake up from your so-called permanent death, this is where you're going to wake up at. You'll wake up here, you'll say, well, Jimmy Jr. was your father. He was a great person. And another thing that's also interesting, anything and everything you do, such as my Jimmy Jr., I'm planning to be a bounty hunter, and I'm planning to try to build a reputation as like a military officer in the Squadron 42, and then become a very good bounty hunter style, in the game. But then I suddenly die. I'll have a beneficiary set up to where everything and anything will go to him. But here's the thing, let's say, the next time around, I don't want to be a bounty hunter, even though I'll have the reputation, and I'll have all this that they'll kind of come over and go, yeah, you're Jenny Jr.'s son, you're Jenny Jr.'s kid, he was a great bounty hunter. You can actually choose, not to do the military life, not to do, like the bounty hunter or security type role. You can choose to be a tyrant. But your reputation will carry with you, where as a tyrant, people are like, yeah, I know your dad. I thought your dad, but your dad put me in prison. I dealt with your dad, this, everything else and all. But you will have this reputation thing that if you do, bite the bullet, you will be getting a permanent death, but anything and everything will carry you over. And then, like I said, you'll have to have someone set out just in case that day happens. So in this game, you want to do anything and everything to stay alive and keep your ship repaired and all that. Alright, well, I think that's about it. There's really nothing else to show except for this gigantic, stunning cogwheel thingy. I didn't show you the bar. Now, to you people who played Wing Commander, this, everything else, you should know this bar. This is the same bar that you saw in Wing Commander, and also the same bar that you play like Freelancer and some of the other games. And when this game does go live and get fixed, you will actually be able to come in here and sit down and talk to the bartender, get a drink a drink while talking to the bartender, talk to other people. Now, supposedly there will be jobs that you can pick up here in the bar and just everything else and all. And then I like this one. It shows different commercials of different ships. Oh yeah. Well, that's about it. There's really nothing else to show. And then, like I said, when the game goes live, supposedly we will be able to actually come down in here, laying down here. There used to be a way where you can go to the landing pad, but I don't remember how you do that. See, if you look through these windows right here, that's a colony. No, that's a freelancer. That's a freelancer shit sitting out there. Now, and that's another thing. You know that these doors are locked. You can't go through these, just everything else and all. But there used to be a way where you can glitch the doors and go through the doors out to that freelancer. But the idea is when this game goes live, you'll actually be able to come into the planet, just everything else, land on that pad, come into here, do what you need to do in here, just everything else, and then leave. Alright, so when I come back into the game, I will be showing the next one, which could be called the Crusader, and that's where all the other stuff is, like those missions, just everything else and all. You got a Connie sitting there. Hey, remember me? I'm Jenny Jr., the bounty hunter. Got anybody here that needs to be hunted down? And that's about it. This is Arc. That's about it. And you see the game detail. And it's not optimized yet. It just got the basic setting, basic stuff that it's using the CryEngine, I think 3 or 4. But it's using CryEngine. Like I said, big old cog. You can see different ships. One's under maintenance. Weather. Wow, I guess it touched the cold here. Alright, so I'm gonna break it right here. Go get me a cup of coffee, just everything else. Then we'll be picking up the Crusader and see what the Crusader is all about. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Click the like button, dislike button. And to you people, this is Star Citizen. You can see the referral code, which will allow you to play the game. But remember, this game is still beta testing. It's not gotten live yet. It is suggested that by the end of 2017, early 2018, the game will go live. And after when we go into the next one, which is where the new one called the Alpha 2.5, you'll get to see what the new stuff's all about. So, thanks for watching now. Bye.